Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be learning about how to set up our first HTML files. In order for us to go ahead and do that, we're going to need a few things. First of all, we're going to need to download something called Sublime Text, which is a text editor. For those of you who have it, feel free to open it. For those who don't, click on the first link, go to download, hit the download key. Once you do, hit save, and pretty straightforward, you get installed. There you go. Once you do, you go to Finder and also applications where you could find it, and you double click on Sublime Text. There we go. So before we even move forward, we need to do one thing. That one thing is hit Command S to save the files. And once we do, we're gonna basically choose where to save it. We save it in desktop, and we're gonna name this anything we want. We could go index or testing. I don't know, whatever things we want. We're gonna call it index. So once we're done with the name, we put .html. Every single HTML files need to end with .html after the name. Once we're done, we hit save, and basically ready to go. Alright, so once we're in this files, we get one thing we need to make sure we do. It's arrow left key, exclamation point, doc type, HTML, arrow right click. There we go. So we got this set up, we're good to go. The next thing we need is we're gonna need another tag. And guys, I'm not gonna really be focusing about tag, but tag is basically the keyword you're gonna need in HTMLs in order to work with it. So we're gonna create a tag here. Here, arrow left, arrow right, and the tag name is inside of it. HTML. And how we close it is very easy. Arrow left and slash. There you go, HTML. We close it. So far we got two things. We got a tag name HTML, and we got the first line for our HTML5 tag type HTML. So the next thing we're gonna need to do is everything we're gonna be coding, it's gonna be inside our root. And what I mean by our root is HTML tag is our root. So everything's gonna be inside of it. Alright, so inside of our root, we're gonna need two things. We're gonna need another tag called head. As you could see, we basically open it and we close it. And we're gonna need another tag named body. The same things, we open it, we close it. So there we go. Now this is pretty straightforward, everything we need in order for us to get our first HTML files started. And let's give this a test to the browser. We right click on it, we open in the browser. As you could see, nothing's gonna happen yet. The reason being is we just set it up. We didn't actually write some things to be visible on the browser. If we go back to our HTML, inside our body, that's gonna be everything we want the user to see. So let's say we want the user to see testing. We save it, command save, or if you don't see it, you go edit, and so you go to edit, or you go to files actually, you hit save. So once you hit save, you go back to the browser, you reload the page, you'll see testing. But inside our testing, inside our body, instead of putting just testing, it requires us to put some tags. We're gonna create a few tags. We're gonna create a tag name called h1. Just like every other tag, we open and then we close. And between our tags, we're gonna say hello world. That's one tag. If we go to the browser, we hit refresh, we see hello world. We're gonna create another tag really quick, tag called P. Just every other tag we open and then we close. Between our tag, we're gonna put some text. You guys can put whatever you want. I'm just gonna put low and blah 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 blah. And if we go to the browser, refresh, we see our tags. So that's basically how we set up our first HTML tags to the browser. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. If you don't, do thumbs down, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye.